neo-noir genre is very large and has been around since the 1960s, thus plenty of really good movies have been made in it. So, without further ado, we proudly present our top 3 favorite neo-noir films. First up, 1997's L.A. Confidential. This masterpiece was nominated for 9 Oscars and would end up winning 2. 1 Best Supporting Actress trophy for Kim Basinger, and Best Adapted Screenplay, as it's a book adaptation. The story follows 3 very different detectives, played by Kevin Spacey, Guy Pearce, and Russell Crowe, as they investigate the Night Owl case. Nothing is what it seems, though, and both the team and the audience experience one twist after another. We can't go into too much detail, as we don't want to spoil anything, and because the story is very complex. It's the sort of film that requires your full attention to understand what's going on. This is also emphasized by the fact that there are multiple interconnected subplots. That being said, there's also plenty of action, romance, and drama, so the movie has something for everyone. It's set in the 1950s, the golden age of film noir, and pays tribute to the classics of that time. Cut! That's the print. At number 2, Sin City. This star-studded anthology film is made fully in the style of the comic books it's based on. It's one big special effects extravaganza, with the whole movie being shot in green screen studios. Just to give you an idea of how much effects were used, actors Elijah Wood and Mickey Rourke have an amazing fight scene, and only met for the first time at the film's premiere. When watching it, it's almost like the green was simply replaced by black. That's how gritty this pic is. The film is set in the fictional Basin City, where it looks like everyone is corrupt, a gangster, or working in the sex industry. That might sound a bit over the top, but that goes for everything in this film, including the violence and the larger-than-life characters. Robert Rodriguez is also the author of the comics, and they invited Quentin Tarantino over to shoot the iconic car scene, with Clive Owen talking to a dead Benicio del Toro.
It hits in like this in that first one. When I look at it when we see that you're alive. That's it. That's exactly it.
love it is. You can never negotiate that.
The gay saying that
What's
this
it
is
to
the vampire book, showing that you're
And the Korean movie Old Boy, our favorite neo-noir film of all time. This title is so delightfully messed up. Just when we thought we'd seen it all, this one came along. We're not going to spoil any of the disturbing surprises the movie has in store, but we can say that we were genuinely shocked when it ended. The movie is about a man who gets abducted and locked in a room with a TV, where he spends the next 15 years without any contact with other people. He's just left there to wonder what he did to deserve such a fate. Then suddenly he's released and given only 5 days to find whoever did that to him and execute his revenge. If he fails to solve the puzzle, he'll never know. Old Boy is part of the so-called Vengeance trilogy by director Park Chan-wook, but can also be watched as a standalone title.
예, 뭐 영화를 많이 못 봤으니까.
This theme of revenge has been the subject of many works throughout the history. Not only do you find it in the classics, but in the contemporary works, not only in the West, but also in the East. So this emotion feels is very universal and strikes at the core of the human nature, and he believes that it's something that anyone in the world can understand.
이런 것을 이해 못하는 사람은